This channel, we're gonna show you. Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Soy, and we're about to film a mukbang. Chris is putting the final touches on the food that we're making.
We're making a really big lunchbox.
And we're gonna do an Asian American tag while doing the mukbang. I was nominated by Sandy, so shout out to Sandy. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe if this is your first time here. On his channel, we're gonna show you, oh, there's Chris, the recipe and the cooking process, which is also kind of fun because usually we're just eating together, so it's nice to do something different. See you guys in like 1 second when we're sitting down and eating together, so it's so see you guys in like, hey, what's up? Oh, I already did my intro. Okay, so Chris finished making this doshirak or bokkeum-bap. Okay, so Chris
Kimchi볶음밥.
bokkeum-bap, which means fried rice, right?
Yes.
And we also have some galbi, and then we got this kimchi. I got this from Milk and Eggs. They have some ingredients,
Most
but
of
not all.
it, though.
Most of it,
it's
yeah.
It's pretty good.
We got the eggs and stuff. We ordered it last week, and it got delivered to my house like this morning. And we made this giant kimchi casserole thing. But Chris is, he actually went to culinary school.
Yes, I went to Le Cordon Bleu.
Le Cordon Bleu.
Le Cordon Bleu.
So he actually came up with the idea of laying it with cheese so that we can kind of do kind of like a lasagna casserole.
Yep.
So we're gonna try eating this.
Can you guys hurry so I can have some as well?
So we are gonna do the Asian American tag while we do this for you guys, like we mentioned. We also got some galbi. I have this trick with galbi. I'm gonna try it on camera, see if it actually works. We're at Sid's house, by the way. So, question number 1 for the Asian American tag: what ethnicity are you?
I'm Korean.
Korean American or just Korean? Were you born in Korea or America?
No, I was born here, but I have dual citizenship.
Quiet on set. I just wanted to say that. Sorry,
so good.
Is it really good?
It's so good.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm trying. I'm Vietnamese American. Some people think I'm Korean for some odd reason, but I'm not. But yeah, so that's ethnically, right? Ethnically is different than like nationality.
Yeah.
Because nationality wise, I'm technically American. So you were born in Korea?
Born here.
Born here.
But both my parents are born in Korea, so that makes me an automatic citizen of Korea. So
that also means that you should be going to the military.
Yeah. No.
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 Can we get some kimchi maybe?
Okay. I'll open. Let me bring a little plate.
I'm sorry guys, if you guys don't like this on camera where you share chopsticks, I'm gonna let you know this kimchi belongs to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake up at 2 a.m. and eat this with my mouth. So who cares that I'm using my own chopsticks, okay? Just saying. Germs are okay sometimes. Probably not good for bacteria.
Is that what you want to tell your audience?
Yeah.
Audience? Germs are okay sometimes.
Kalbi.
Kalbi. We actually got this marinated from H Mart. So if H Mart, if you want to sponsor these future videos, holler at me in the DMs. I'll totally take it. So I'm not supposed to be able to use my hands. I'm supposed to be able to take the bones out of the meat. So. Oh my god, I'm getting my shirt dirty.
Aww.
Okay.
See what she's doing. That's what you're supposed to do.
Well, you're supposed to be able. Chopsticks are actually harder to use than knives. Or meat. We'll see. Oh. Hi.
So you can use yeah, just do that.
Pull it out.
I'm pulling.
Oh my god, look! I got
success.
Look, Sid, I got the bone out without using my hands.
Nice.
Is it good?
Okay. Next part of the tag.
Which generation are you?
My generation is in. Oh, and my family. Your family too. You go first.
I'm Ishe. In Korean, I'm second generation because I speak English. I was born here. Because my family is my first generation. I'm the second generation.
Okay. First generation Asian American.
Okay,
So
yeah. So that would be,
you're first generation Asian
yeah,
American.
then I would be first generation.
Because you're the first Asian American.
Yeah.
Because your parents are just Koreans.
Yeah,
And then
got
so
it.
I'm also first generation Asian American.
Mm-hmm.
Because my parents were born in Vietnam and then they moved here and they had me. It's such a hard concept.
It is.
Uh-huh.
Or we're just really not getting.
Sorry.
We'll edit her out.
We'll edit Sid's comments out. Where you felt wow, Amy, you made a really hard question.
I know.
What is the first experience where you felt that the
demarcation of being a minority / different?
Oh, so like when, right?
Yeah. Never.
Really?
No. I grew up with.
You were born here, right?
Yeah, I was born here.
But like in California, right?
Yeah, in California, LA. So I was just surrounded by like all ethnicities.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I moved from California to West Virginia to South Carolina and then to Florida. And I kind of did most of my schooling in Florida. And I think it wasn't until I entered school that I started feeling like, oh, I'm not like everyone else. Primarily like, really good. White. Did you live my life?
Sorry.
Did you live my life? I was maybe one out of like 4 Asian kids at my school. So for me, it was like really difficult to recognize that part. Like I hung out with, you know, other kids of culture. Is that weird to say? Is that bad to say? Can I say that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, one time I forgot my lunch money. So then my mom came to school and she brought me sushi. Right, to surprise me for lunch. I got so excited because it's one of my favorite things to eat, but you know, I didn't really eat with other people. I was like, you know, first time at school I'm eating it. My mom brought it there. She surprised me at the cafeteria. I ate it. And all the kids were like, what is that?
What is that? Yeah.
That's so weird. Are you eating raw fish? And at that point in my life, I felt so bad because I was like, wow, I really like eating this, but then
people are judging me.
Yeah, they're
on
like,
what I'm eating.
Yeah, they don't even know what it is, and they were just saying mean things about it, and it really affected me growing up because I think I thought like that was less, right? Like the food I'm eating is not as good as your food.
It wasn't common.
Yeah,
it's not something like a kid would really bring to you, like sushi to eat.
Yeah.
No one really does
I felt really bad because then afterwards I told my mom, I was like, Mom, don't ever bring me sushi or
Don't
bring me anything for
like,
lunch.
yeah.
I felt so rude. Looking back, it was really rude, right? Because she didn't understand either her as like just an Asian parent raising someone Asian American. She thought I was just, you know, not liking I mean, Japanese food isn't even my culture, but just liking Asian food.
Right.
She was just like, why are you being like this? And for me, I didn't want to tell her like, oh, the kids are making fun of me. I just said I don't like eating it.
Right.
So I stopped eating sushi for like a good amount of my like childhood because of that experience. And now I love sushi. And now those same kids that were making fun of me eat sushi
They're
too.
eating sushi too?
I check out their Instagram and no, I don't really follow them, but I know they post about how cultured it is to eat sushi.
Were you always proud of your heritage, or was
there a time you rejected it? That's a good one.
No, I don't think I've ever rejected it. Just because when I was younger, I used to always do like those Korean dancing, you know, Korean drumming, Korean instrument playing.
Oh wow, so your parents were telling you like, or you wanted to do it?
No, I wanted to do it. My sister did it first.
That's so cool.
And I kept following her around with her doing her like extra, you know, curricular activities. And I was like, oh, I want to do that. So I was like, the first thing I learned was how to do like the dancing 3 drums. So there's like 3 drums and then you like dance inside of it while hitting it. And that was what I was like really good at when I was young. And I used to even go to Korea, go to competitions for it.
Wow, legit.
Like, yeah. But I missed that part because I stopped doing it ever since.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah, but no, I was always interested in my heritage. The only thing I didn't really like was like maybe the culture. There are some cultures.
How so?
Different, like, I don't know. I think people in Korea kind of expect if you're Korean or even look Korean, they expect you to like speak it. They expect you to
perfectly.
Yeah, and if you don't, then you're considered like kind of stupid or like they look down on you, and I just don't like that.
Yeah.
It's like
That's like your American side saying like it's
yeah,
not cool
it's like,
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was born and I was raised here, but I understand their culture. I just don't agree with it.
Yeah.
100%.
Which is cool because I think that sometimes that's the difference between being just Korean and Korean American, right? Because you have access to both sides.
Exactly.
Yeah. My heritage is like kind of weird because also Vietnamese, right? So like in terms of that, like, man, I feel like such a fat kid because I feel like everything revolves around food for me.
It's the best.
I don't know how, but yeah, I used to not like pho at all because my mom would cook it every weekend. And now people would think it's crazy, right? Because people love pho now. They always talk about how great it is and they want to eat it. And homemade pho is like the best. But my mom would make it every Sunday for like big family gatherings and a bunch of food. And I would always be like, I'm not eating that. I want to eat McDonald's. You know, I want to eat Burger King. That's why I got as fat as I did. You know, I was just always like, Mom, I don't want to eat that. I can't eat that type of food. I think it all stems from, you know, that childhood
from
feeling.
that childhood feeling.
Yeah,
you weren't really accepted with your own cultural foods.
Yeah, it sucks. I couldn't bring lunch to school. I would just eat the stuff at lunch at what the cafeteria has, which is like really old grilled cheese sandwiches and like pizza that wasn't actually pizza.
Sometimes the food, when we were younger, the food was not that great.
No.
It started getting better when we were leaving that school, you know?
Yeah.
Now it's like gourmet shit like that they're getting for lunch.
Yeah. So
That's microwavable.
I think that's the time I rejected my heritage, and also like just anything. I just refuse. I don't know why. I was such an annoying kid. I just refused to say that I was like Vietnamese American. I would fight with my mom. I'd be like, I'm American. I'm American, I'm American, I'm American. But now I'm like so proud of it. Like I love it. Like I think it wasn't until college and I did join a bunch of Asian American like clubs and stuff that I was like really like, wow, we need to empower the next generation and even our generation by embracing who we are and being proud of who we are and like vocalizing and advocating for everything that, you know, our culture has, you know?
Yeah.
We're also eating the Spam right now, so I guess we should also talk about the food. It's hard to do a tag and eat.
Yeah. It's like...
Sid's like sitting here like, I already told you. Sid's been helping us a lot. I don't know if you know her. We'll leave a link down below if you want to watch her videos. Just kidding. She's really cool. Really nice friend of ours.
Garbage.
Garbage.
Can you guys just hurry so I can eat some as well? I'm really hungry.
That's her voice. That's her voice, just to let you guys know. Dude, the Spam is so good. Chris bought it for $2.
It was $2. I bought like 3.
$6.
We used like 3. What are some stereotypes that you struggle with?
Ooh, stereotypes that you struggle with.
I think this kind of goes for not even just Korean American or for me, but like the word chink.
Really?
Or like...
Ew.
Because, I mean, I didn't have a hard time in like high school or middle school or elementary school for having small eyes because my eyes are really small. But they did it as a joke. Like my friends would just say it kind of like as a joke.
Like that's the only thing they can like make
but
fun
like,
of
but it would be like chink, not even small eyes. It'd be like, shut up, chink.
You're not
like,
even Chinese.
Yeah, and I'm just like...
Well, actually, you don't call Chinese people that either, so...
Yeah, it's like...
Why would they call you a chink? You're not Chinese.
Sometimes they don't know the difference.
Yeah. I'm just trying to say that, like, chink is what's the word? Derogatory? Stereotype.
It's a degrading stereotype.
It's a degrading stereotype for Chinese people.
Yeah.
Not even, like, Korean people, not Asian people. I hate that. Like even, like, Oriental is bad, too. Because that's, like, Oriental is, like, the Orient, right? But I should just stop talking about this. But you get what I mean. Like, they can't separate the different ethnicities, so they're just like, oh, the Orient.
Yeah.
You know, like, these Asian words, which is messed up. Oh, sorry. We diverge.
No, it's okay. You must love kimchi. You must love these certain foods. Like, but honest to God, everyone loves their own ethnicity food and their culture of food. Like, because that's what you grow up on most of the time. Yeah. Even if we didn't take it to school, it's like we still ate it at home. So it was never out of our lives. It was still a part of us, and there must be at least one thing that you really like.
Right,
I don't think I've had a really hard time, and I think I'm pretty lucky for not having like that much of a hard life like that. Yeah.
But I like that you acknowledge it. You know that you know that you had like a very privileged experience with being.
Other people have gone through it, and you know, and I've been there for them, so I don't fully understand because I didn't go through it.
Just acknowledge that. Yeah.
But it's good to know that you know there are people going. It's not good, but it's still being aware of it.
Yeah, being aware is the most important part. Yeah. Because I don't think like when 100% I understand everyone's experience either, right? Because I understand you're my friend and we share similar things, but that doesn't mean I understand how you grew up, how you're living, or what type of life you live, you know? But being aware makes you, I feel like, a better human being instead of just worrying about your circle and your bubble all the time. Yeah. For sure. What was the question? So bad at these tags, dude.
I'm not good at them either, don't worry.
No.
What stereotypes that you struggle with?
Oh my god, so my biggest stereotype I think growing up was you have to have good grades and be really smart.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty smart and I really did have good grades, but that was up until college. And then college happened and I think I started becoming more aware that I'm a more creative person. And I was kind of forced to be smart and stuff because my dad would always make me like sit down and like do these math problems. And I knew I was an annoying, creative son of a bitch because I learned that the answers were in the back of the book.
Yes.
So I would spend an hour in like a separate room going like, I'm working so hard on my math problems, but I knew to turn the page and look at the back of the book to get the answers.
I used to do that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's when I knew that, dude, I just learned how to be lazy and found shortcuts to be smart up into college. And college really kicked my butt and taught me that, hey, like I changed my majors like 3 times before I decided I'd be telecommunication, which is become a producer, right? Which is what I basically do now, produce content, right? But in college I was like, I'll be a pediatrician and I'll save babies.
Aww.
Then I took biology and I was like, what are bones? Don't want to do this. And yeah, I mean, there's gonna be smarter and better people than you, no matter what race and what ethnicity. But I hated that, like in school, people would be like, "Oh, that's so easy for you. You're Asian, so you already learned how to do math." I was like, "Bitch, I have to spend hours trying to pretend to learn math so I can get these math answers right." So I mean, it is what it is. But that's my like #1 pet peeve, because I do feel like I'm a more creative person than I am like a logical thinker. So it's like, you don't even know me. Don't even try that, you know?
We both have a creative side.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Can you speak your language?
Can you speak your language?
Yes, I can.
Speak a little bit for the audience.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 Christopher Yoon입니다.
반가워요.
한국 이름은 윤하늘, which means 하늘 means sky.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your Korean name is?
Sky.
Oh.
Yeah.
But your American name is Chris.
Yeah.
I cool?
Yeah.
Chào quý vị, tên của tôi là Oan Nguyễn. That's my real name.
Nice.
But I go by Soy, so that's
It
similar.
sounds different when you say, like when you speak your English.
Really? What does it sound more like?
It sounds nice.
Wait, what? So when I don't speak, wait, compared to what? To when I speak English?
No, I mean like compared to other people speaking your language.
Oh my god! Can I add that in the video?
Should we edit that first?
I don't know. We'll see. So
I'm being truthful. I mean,
okay. So yeah, I think well, the voice that I did was kind of presenter voice.
Oh, okay.
So like "chào quý vị" means like hello everyone, but in a very formal way, like introducing an audience. Like I'm talking to an audience.
Well, I think everyone has that, like
presenter
Koreans,
voice.
Yeah, like the presenting voice.
Like 안녕하십니까 in Korean is like very formal.
Yeah. It's just the way, I guess, that you said it. Because that's the first time I've ever heard someone speak it like you.
Yo, like formally.
Yeah, because
I could be casual too, like chào mấy bạn.
Yeah.
Tôi đang ăn mấy cái đồ này. It's like more like those tones, right? I get it. Yeah.
But I like it. It was just different.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that was different.
Yeah.
Like,
can you read Korean too?
yes, I can. I
Nice.
can read and write, but my writing sucks.
Yeah, same.
I used to be better at it, but now I don't really write it anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm
I
sure
don't
every
write,
day.
we text.
Yeah,
we like
true.
we use
But
technology now.
It's hard to text in Korean too, is it? Or do you text? Sometimes
It's easier because
Really?
like it has like kind of.
Oh, and an autocorrect.
Yeah, it autocorrects and like kind of shows you the word.
Right.
So I just like
Yeah.
that word.
Yeah. I think I like fluently speak Korean. I'm not Korean. Definitely don't fluently speak Korean. Fluently speak Vietnamese. I can kind of read it, but it's like, you know, Korean's like symbols, right? Vietnamese is like Romanized letters, so it's colonized by the French, but there's like 5 or 7 different like marks for every word. So like I taught Sid this, but there's same word spelling ish, but then the sounds are different, because there's like cái này là bang của tôi and this is bang của tôi. Sid's like cracking up on that.
Bang.
Yeah, bang. So like it's changed in tone a little bit. Changes like. Are you eating the food already?
Of course,
Yeah,
I'm hungry. You guys
well,
are taking forever.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
We're trying to show our experience as Asian
I
Americans.
understand. And I don't mean to take that away from you at all.
She's
Thank
trying
you.
to take it
I would
away.
like to appreciate it and eat some.
Here, I'll give you a piece of. I'll give you a piece of kalbi too.
Can I have a piece of spam as well?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
No, I don't want egg. I don't like egg.
It's already on your bowl, but if you want to be ungrateful.
Put it back
She
on.
wants to be all picky.
You want the kalbi meat too? You want this?
No, I'll have some of that later. That's just Chris a tip. That's enough.
No, I don't want you to come back and bother. That's
No.
all.
It helps because
And
you
my
only speak
aunt,
Korean.
my aunt would take care of me, and that's when she would teach me.
That's so nice.
No, it was not. She used to like tie my hands and teach me, or like make me like if I get a wrong word in Korean.
Yeah.
She used to make me carry the watermelon on top of my head and like try to sing the Korean national anthem while walking on the streets.
That sounds like child abuse. I'm not sure if it is, but it sounds like child abuse to me.
A little bit, but I guess it's not America, so.
Korean.
It's accepted there.
I learned it because I watched a bunch of like Vietnamese dub dramas. So like the Chinese dramas but dubbed in Vietnamese, and like the Korean dramas dubbed in Vietnamese. So the whole time growing up, I thought those were Vietnamese dramas. One day I was watching one of it's Phim Tao, right? It's which is Chinese movies. And then out of nowhere, they started speaking like Chinese, like Cantonese. And I was like, wait, I don't understand this. So I kept rewinding. I was like, I don't understand this. So I Googled the name of the drama online and found out it was a Chinese drama. And I literally was like, that makes so much sense. But I felt like I was being lied to. Because I was like, wow, I thought I was like...
I didn't like dubbed. I don't like dubbed movies.
I do because I'm lazy.
Oh no, I
hate reading.
I love reading it. I love reading the subtitles.
So how does Asian American affect your relationship with your parents? Well, this seems kind of sad, Chris.
Oh no, I'm not gonna think.
Okay.
Like how it really
I was like, oh my god, can you cry on camera? That'd be really good for the video.
Just asking them to fabricate.
So it caused some friction between me and my mom, especially because I think her parents are really traditionally Vietnamese. Like even when they moved here, even when they started making money and all that stuff, they would always be like, no, we can't do that. That's too American. And even my grandpa, who passed away recently, like he didn't want a big funeral. He was like, I don't want anyone there except our immediate family, and I want to be cremated, and I want to do this, and we're not going to blah, 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 blah. Like, they didn't even like the idea of airplanes. Like, so for them, like, wait, maybe Vietnam has airplanes too, though. I don't know why they did that. They basically kind of, like, they just didn't identify with the American part at all. I don't know if they came here on a boat. I think they did, is what my mom said. I'm going to ask her again. You aren't American, you just happen to be Vietnamese and you live in this country. Right. Is what she kind of identified as. So then I was just like, no, I'm like hardcore American. You know, so the friction was always there. But now I'm like more understanding. I think when you grow up, you become more understanding of other people's point of views and especially your parents' points of view. So yeah, I'm good now. My mom's good now, but back then it was like really tough.
For me, my parents are a different case because that's my parent.
Right.
But if I met like another family's parent and they were acting really rude to me or like expecting me to bow down or like, you know.
Or like be like super formal.
Yeah, like that's not how I was. So even with me and my sister, for more than half of my life, I could not call her Duna, which is older sister. And that's kind of like the sign of respect that you give because that person is older than you. So to a sister, you say Duna. To a brother, you say Hyung. For a guy, I couldn't say it. Like I just call them by their names. Yeah. I used to always call my sister Esther, and she'd be like, and she'll get mad because she was more, I guess, susceptible, and she was more understanding of Korean culture. Right. She grew up with it more, so she knew how to be when she was around older people too. Yeah. But I just couldn't. I couldn't until now, like a couple of years ago. That's when I started.
Now you like really embrace it because I feel like you know other people young and I hear.
Yeah, I do. But it's still more like if I like that person, if I respect that person.
Not everyone gets that privilege.
But not everyone gets, no.
Yeah, my little cousin, who's technically younger in age than me, but his parents are older than my mom. So technically in Vietnamese culture, because his parents are older, I have to call him older brother. Okay. Even though he's like 10 years younger than me. So it isn't my fault your parents had you younger than me. You know, that's not my fault. So
that's crazy. I didn't know that. It's more of like your family status that's older. Yeah. Than the whole family's older than you.
Yes, exactly. So it's like the royal family, but we weren't royal.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because like
we aren't royal either.
No, because like that's how the royal family does it, I found out. So like Prince Harry
I guess
is under
that is true.
Prince William's children.
Right.
So every time Prince William pops out another baby, Prince Harry gets farther away from the throne. Yeah,
that is true.
But, I mean, we're not a royal family, but the same situation.
Wow. How do you feel about your heritage now? Do you identify with it? I'm definitely. I mean, since I was young, I was already
into your heritage, and you're embracing everything. Yeah.
It's just a culture shock difference for me. Still, the newer generations, you still gotta understand your parents are different from you. Like, you don't know like what they've gone through either. For sure. So you just have to have an open mind about it, and don't always think that it's one way. That your way is correct. Because if you do that, then you're just not gonna have a good relationship with anyone. For
sure. Yeah. I think the key is that hyphen. You know, Asian American. Like you have to balance both sides. You know, like pressuring or feeling to yourself that hey, I need to be more American, or I have to be more Korean, or I have to be more Vietnamese. That you start like I feel stressing yourself out, and you lose that sense of like pride for both. I feel. Because then it's almost like I need to be.
Like you lose your identity.
Yeah, 100%. But you know, it takes time for a lot of different types of people to accept whatever identity it is. So I'm very open to the idea of like, always improving and always changing. Like I'm a huge fan of like, evolving. right? Because like, who wants to be the same person they were 5 years ago as they are today?
The last question.
Last question.
What is your favorite thing about being Asian American / your heritage? Food.
Food.
Honestly, food.
Korean food's so good.
I love my food. The American version of it though.
Really?
Like all you can eat Korean barbecue.
So bomb.
So good. But that's not a Korean thing. It's an American thing.
It's not even an American thing, it's a California thing.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really have that in Florida. We barely had Korean
No.
barbecue places, so.
Competition is stiff.
Like California in K-Town.
My favorite part is also
Food. It has to be food.
Food honestly kind of unified my love for my like culture and heritage. Because it's like these flavors, everything.
It's what everyone needs. You need food in your life to survive.
Fuzz delicious.
People always ask.
Once again.
So good. So good.
Sid is a big embracer of Asian American culture.
Listen, I can be eating pho as well.
With her dryer's ice cream that she's eating. Yeah.
Well, also for Vietnamese people, a lot of it is family. Well, Korean too. Like we put a lot of pride and a lot of emphasis on family and like family gatherings and doing family things together. And I really appreciate that part of my culture because I feel like growing up I didn't, but now I'm like, oh, I love to hang out with my family. I love being there for my family, and I love my family being there for me. So, yeah. Be sure to hit subscribe so you can watch more videos. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this Asian American tag. Once again, thank you Sandy for tagging us, and thank you Amy for making this tag possible. I also want to nominate some people. I want to nominate Hillary and Christina because they were bothering me on my channel while we were doing the live stream. Also Emily because she's also Asian American, and I think all their stories are a little bit different. So I want to hear what they're about. Make sure to subscribe so we can do more videos like this. Leave a comment down below on what we should cook and eat next. If you want to see how this little bad boy was made, follow Chris on his YouTube channel. There's going to be a video on how this was made. So, yeah, that's about it. Chris, any last words?
Nope.
Maybe we'll live stream next time on Twitch too. So,
Yeah.
keep a lookout on my socials for that. You know the drill. Love you always. Bye. Anyway. Boom.
Using my house, my studio, my camera, my memory card, and now I have to keep track of when it's recording and when it's not. Jesus Christ.
You know, sometimes when you pay the help, I don't know why you're so